Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Something big is happening and I want to break it all down for you because there's a lot going on with Bambu Lab right now. We've got two printers that just officially died yesterday. We've got a brand new mid-range machine that's genuinely impressive. We've got the most insane multi-material printer the desktop market has ever seen. And this is the part I'm most excited about. There are serious, credible rumors that Bambu Lab is about to announce a brand new printer in April that fills the biggest gap in their lineup. So let's go through the whole thing tier by tier, and then I'll give you my honest take on where the proposed X2D fits in. Who's it for? What I think it'll cost, and why the timing makes a lot of sense. Special thanks to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. More on that a bit later. Let's get into it. I did a video on the leak a while back, and I'll put up a card to that video analysis if you're curious about the rumors. Before we try to figure out where it fits, let's do a quick recap on the Bambu lineup, starting at the bottom, and I mean that in the best way. The A1 Mini is still here at $219 bare, or $329 as a combo with the AMS Lite. If you're brand new to 3D printing or a teacher trying to get a machine into the classroom, this is your answer. Open frame, dead simple to use, and the multicolor results are genuinely fun. Just know that it tops out at 180mm build volume, and it's not great with ABS or nylon because there's no enclosure. If you step up to the full range A1, $299 to $399, and you'll get a full 256 cubed build volume, same open frame design, same ease of use, but more room to work with. This is great for hobbyists who want to print bigger, colorful stuff without a lot of fuss. Now, this is where things get interesting and where most of you probably watching live. The P1S is, right now, an absolutely ridiculous value. Bambu has been running at around $399 and sometimes even lower on promo. It's enclosed, it's Core XY, it handles most filaments with no problem, and it's been the workhorse of print farms for years. It's still easy to find one at that price, so it's almost a no-brainer. But the new kid in town is the P2S. And it's a meaningful upgrade, not just a cosmetic refresh. The big headline is the DynaSense extruder. It's a permanent magnet servo motor, and it delivers 70% more extrusion force than the old stepper setup in the P1S. In practice, that means fewer clogs, better high-speed reliability, and significantly more consistent results when you're pushing the machine hard. You also get a new 5-inch touchscreen with Bambu's second generation UI that's way nicer than that old screen. And the combo version comes with the AMS2 Pro, which adds active filament drying. And that's a big deal if you work with moisture-sensitive materials like nylon or TPU. The price is $549 standalone or $799 as a combo. It's nearly half the price of the H2S and less than a quarter of a fully loaded H2D. For most serious users, the P2S is going to be the sweet spot. Now, this one actually hits different for me. The X1 Carbon and the X1E are officially end of life. As of yesterday, March 31st, 2026, Bambu has stopped manufacturing them. The X1 Carbon literally changed the 3D printing industry when it launched on Kickstarter back in 2022. It raised over $7 million. It introduced the idea that a consumer printer could have LiDAR, AI monitoring, automatic calibration, all at a price that wasn't completely insane. Every Core XY printer you see from any brand today owes something to what the X1 Carbon started. And now, it's gone. Firmware support continues until mid-2027, security patches until 2029, spare parts, 2031. So if you own one, you're fine, but if you're shopping right now, it's been a while since you've been able to buy one new. The P2S outperforms it at a lower price, which actually sets up the next part of this conversation really nicely. Above the mid-range, Bambu has the H2 series, and these are a different category of machine entirely. The H2S starts at $1,249 and goes up to around $2,100 for the full laser combo. It's got a massive 340 by 320 by 340 build volume, and crucially, it has a 65-degree actively heated chamber. That's what separates it from everything below. If you're printing nylon, polycarbonate, or carbon fiber reinforced materials, and you need them to actually work reliably, you need that heated chamber. The H2S is essentially the big enclosed workhorse that the Bambu community had been asking for years. And then there's the X2D, which is just a lot. It starts at $1749 and goes up to $2549. It's got dual nozzles, the same heater chamber, and here's where it goes wild, it can also function as a laser cutter, a pen plotter, and a vinyl cutter. Bambu calls it a personal manufacturing hub, and honestly, that's not wrong. It's a remarkable machine if you need all of those things, but it's complex and expensive, and if you just want a great 3D printer, it could be a bit overkill. Fortunately, the combo version keeps things a bit more simple, and the dual nozzle system makes it great for two-color or dissimilar material prints like PETG with PLA support interface. And then there's the H2C. This thing launched in November of 2025, and it's genuinely unlike anything else on the desktop market. It's built around Bambu's Vortec hot end change system. 6 interchangeable hot ends that connect contactlessly to the tool head. Try saying that 3 times fast. The system can swap hot ends in seconds, and here's the key part. Because each hot end is assigned to a specific filament, when you switch materials, there is no purge waste. None. You do still have to print a purge tower for best results, but you're not wasting filament in changing colors. It just swaps and goes. Pair it with the AMS, and you can manage up to 24 different filaments automatically. It's got the same 65-degree heated chamber, same engineering grade material support as the X2D. It starts at around $23.99. This machine is for multi-material power users. If you're doing 7-color engineering parts, flexible plus rigid combinations, support material that actually releases cleanly, the X2C is in a category of its own. Now, if you've been waiting for a new Bambu Lab printer, but your project can't wait any longer, head on over to PCBWay.com, where they can definitely utilize their massive 3D printing infrastructure to make your dreams a reality. They can print in just about any material you can think of, including PLA, ABS, nylon, resin, aluminum, stainless steel, and even titanium. Or if you find yourself in need of a PC board, their instant quote system makes it incredibly easy to upload a layout file, select your options, and get an accurate quote of what the board will cost you. Make sure to check out their website for all of your PCB or custom fabrication needs. PCB Way, PCB Prototype, the easy way. Okay, here's the part I've been waiting to get to, and thanks for sticking around. There's a real gap in this lineup. Look at the numbers. The P2S tops out at $799 for the combo. The cheapest H series machine starts at $1249. That's a $400 to $500 gap with nothing in it. And more importantly, the P2S is a single nozzle printer. If you want a dual nozzle capability on a desktop Bambu machine right now, your only option is to spend $1,800 on an X2D. The community has been asking about the X2D for months, and in December of 2025, some images showed up, just like the one behind me, apparently pulled from inside the Bambu Handy app itself, showing what looked like an unannounced printer with a compact dual nozzle tool head. It looks like a scaled-down version of the X2D system, smaller, more like an X1 carbon body. Community members also noted that there was a mysterious accessory box on the back, which we've now seen as the TPU assist motor. And then yesterday, as Bambu Lab announced the end of life for the X1 Carbon, they have left that slot completely empty. That doesn't feel like an accident. Here's what I think the X2D would need to be to make sense. Dual nozzle, probably compact, not the full multi-tool system from the X2D, in a body close to the X1 Carbon's footprint. I'd expect the Dynasense servo extruder from the P2S, linear rails, and ideally that 65-degree heated chamber that makes the H series so useful for engineering material. AMS2 Pro compatibility, and a price somewhere in the $999 to $1299 range standalone. But who would buy it? Well, more than likely engineers who need support material, printing ABS with PVA support or nylon with soluble interface without spending X2D money. Prosumers upgrading from an X1 Carbon who want the next step up without going full industrial. Small product studios who need reliable dual material productions, and honestly, print farm operators who want the feature set of the old X1 Carbon refreshed for 2026. If Bambu Lab announces this in April, that's a very short window, and I'll be covering it the day it drops. So here's my quick summary if you want to get into the Bambu Lab ecosystem. If you're brand new, A1 combo. Just get it. You'll love it. If you want the best value right now, P1S at around $399. It's still available. If you want the best mid-range machine available, get the P2S combo at $799. It's excellent. If you need a large format or engineering materials, the X2S is the one to look at. If you want an all-in-one manufacturing beast, X2D. And if you need insane multi-material with no purge waste, the X2C. And if you can't wait a few weeks, maybe hold off and see what Bambu announces in April. But I want to ask you, would you buy an X2D? And if so, what price makes it a contender? Is a dual nozzle, 256 cubed volume machine with a heated chamber interesting at $900 to $1,000 to you? Or is this rumored printer filling a hole that no one is interested in? Would you even consider it with tool changers like the Snapmaker U1 in the same price range and the upcoming FlashForge Creator 5 costing several $100s less? Drop your comments below. I read every one. Please take a moment to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop new content. As always, I enjoy the time that we get to spend together here on the channel. Let's keep on learning, burning, printing, and growing together. Take care, everyone.